Hi, friends. Welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Pull up a chair. Let's visit. I promised to tell you about a fun project I was doing, and this is a birthday present that I'm making for our little granddaughter. She has requested this, so of course, this Mimi is going to do what I can to make her wishes come true. And this would work for other things as well. We'll talk about it. So in Genesis 1:1, the very first verse of the Bible, it says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." God created. Our God is such an awesome God, and He likes to create. And He's artistic. He's creative. He has a great imagination. It doesn't take much to realize this when you take time to look at a sunset or a sunrise or to see some of the animals and you think, I never would have thought of doing that. The flowers, the trees, the world around us is His creation. So it's no wonder that as His children, we want to create as well. And my granddaughter requested a craft box. She wants to create. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Now, she's little. She's turning 5. So at the suggestion of one of the employees at the store, they suggested to keep in mind her age and how much she could carry. So this isn't something, you don't want a huge box if she's not going to be able to take it around and be creative. So I went with this size. This isn't a huge size. And I also went with one that has the lids. So they kind of snap on, so it kind of holds the lid on. So she's carrying this around. The idea is that it won't fall out. And as you've already seen, I decorated her box. So we have the lid, and then each side of the box is decorated. Oops, there it is. So you don't have to decorate your box. You can make your box any way that you want to. These are just some stickers that I had left over when we were homeschooling, when I was teaching. And let's use them, right? And you know what? If she peels them off, it's not a big deal. It's her box. She can do it any way she wants to. She may want to take them off and put her own stickers on there, and that's okay too. So this is what I found to put in her box. Now, keep in mind, she is turning 5. So if you're going to make this, think about what age the children are. So if they're older, you can do, different things that will be for older children. And you can do these many, many different ways. This is just what I'm doing. Of course, I've got some markers. We have some colored pencils, and these are already sharpened, ready to go. You gotta have some glue sticks, so those go in here. Some crayons, some paint, some scissors. These do have a case on it. Mom might want to put these up. It's okay if Mom or Dad put those up. Okay. And as requested, some pom-poms. She wanted those specifically. Some little packs of feathers. I don't know what she'll do with those. Some little googly eyes, and there's many, many different ones. So, yeah. Some pipe cleaners. And because she loves stickers, I got her some different packs of stickers. So we have food. We have puppies. Is this puppies and kitties? Yeah, there's some kitties on here too. She likes the puppies a lot. Of course, some unicorns. Some mermaids, yes. And because it's Mimi, yeah, some ladybugs. I got a thing for ladybugs, in case you didn't know that. So, this is what we have for her little craft box. And then we're going to put the lid on it. And it's ready to go. So she can see what's inside here. It's not real heavy, so she can move it around. And you know, if you have been around young children long enough, you know they're going to pull everything out and dump it out anyway to see what's in it. So I went with the smaller box because she's going to take everything out. She's going to dump it out. That's just what little ones do. Now, if you're going to make this, and this is a great idea for presents for birthdays, for Christmas. This is also great if you have some young kids that are going to be visiting you and you need an activity that will keep them occupied, or maybe if there's bad weather and they get bored, you can make a craft box for them as well. These work really, really great. Because, yeah, there were some days that by July the 1st, my kids were done with summer. They were hot, they were tired, they were cranky, and they wanted something new to do. So these are neat things that you can pull out and just let them be creative. You can give them paper plates. You can give them paper. You notice I did not put paper in here because I had already given them quite a bit of paper. And so our mom said, don't worry about it. We've already got the paper that you gave us. Toilet paper rolls work great in here. Paper towel rolls. Things that you and I would not think of, they like. Paper bags. If you have like the little brown paper bags, like lunch bags, those are fun to put in there as well. If you have older kids, you may put like a glue gun, one of the low temp glue guns, so they don't hurt themselves. They may like different kinds of paints. They may like models. We can be creative. My father loved to make models. He did, as I've shared, model trains. You can get supplies for that if they want to make a mountain, and you have paper mache, and there's, newspapers, if you can find those anymore. There's so many different directions you can take this depending on the needs of the child or the age of the child. So I hope this was fun for you. I was so excited to make this for her. I had so much fun going through the store. And right now is a great time to make these because it's getting ready to go back to school. So some of like the crayons were 50 cents. I think even the markers and the pencils were marked down. You can find a lot of craft stuff for a decent price, and especially now when we are getting ready to go, the back to school sales are coming on. So keep that in mind if you're wanting to make one of these or you need to restock one of these. Keep in mind this is a great time to do it. I also went to the dollar store. Now nothing is $1 anymore, but it was still reasonable. And just put it on there. Let them decorate the box if they want to. It's up to them. It's up to you. If they like to do sewing things, you can put ribbons in here, buttons in here, material. They can cross stitch. You can do so many different directions. Sadly, I don't have extra ribbons and stuff. My box got left outside by a young one, and they didn't return it to me, and I did not catch it till after it had rained. So my ribbons and stuff are not going to be put in here. But if you have little scrap pieces, ribbons, or embroidery, yarns and stuff like that, throw those in there. Kids love this kind of stuff. So I hope this was fun for you as it was for me. I hope you'll come back next time. We need to work on some food. We've got to come up with some better ideas. It is super hot where we live. I'm sure it's super hot where you live as well if you live in the U.S. We got to come up with something because I don't know about you, but I don't feel like cooking very much. So come back next time and we're going to see if we can come up with some ideas. Remember, God loves you and I love you. And I'll see you next time, friends. Bye.